All right, guys, I'm Mrs. Bray, and I am here today to talk to you about input-output boxes. So these seem a little tricky until you understand what you're looking at. So it's asking for a rule and for you to fill in the final box. So you're thinking about this like it's an equation. This is how we start to teach equations. So if I put a 1 in, what do I have to do to get 3? Well, 1 times 3 is 3. Now, to check and make sure that that rule is going to hold, you go look at the next one. If I put 2 in times 3, I'm going to get 6. And you look at the next one. I put 3 in times 3, I'm going to get 9. So that rule works for us. So to fill in our last box, 4 times 3 is 12. So the last box is 12, and the rule is just times 3. All right, I'm going to skip down and show you, or actually skip over and show you one that is an add subtract problem. We've got our in and out, and we are going from we have 11 and we end up with a 4. So we know we either have to be dividing or subtracting because the number got smaller. So I can't divide 4 into 11 evenly. That means it has to be a subtract problem. So 11 minus 4 is 7. So if I do 11 minus 7, I'm going to get 4. And then if I do 18 minus 7, I do get 11. So my rule is holding. If I do 24 minus 7, I do get 17. My rule is still holding. So on my last one, I have to do 33 minus 7. So to get down to 30, I take away 3. All right, and then that leaves me with 4 more that I need to take away, which makes me a 26. I think it's easy to break down subtraction problems that way. You can also line them up and do your subtracting, your borrowing, whatever you have to do. But for this one, it works out that my rule is minus 7, and my final answer is 26. I'm going to show you one more type, and that's a divide problem. So down here, it says I put in 15 and I got 5 out. Well, how do I go from 15 to 5? I could subtract, but they are also both 5s, so I know I can divide. So 15 divided by 5 gives me 3. So I'm going to go down and look at my next one and see if that rule works out. 18 divide 3 does give me 6. 21 divide 3 does give me 7. So I need to look at my last problem, which is a 24. And if I divide 24 by 3, I get 8. So for this last one, our final answer is 8, and our rule is divide 3. And that is how you work input-output charts.